Delinquent counseling. Assign a student to counseling. Oh, Victoria, my smoker in the bathroom, I've got my eyes on you. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Academia School Simulator, where we've got a lot going on here. We've expanded our cafeteria, basically in anticipation of next year, not this year. So next year, we hope to have a lot more students, so we're going to need a bigger cafeteria. We had some money on hand, so we threw that down. We've got our new running track over here, so we have our whole physical education department, where the gym teacher is just out here doing jumping jacks by himself. Okay. The students are over there, sir. You're not a very good teacher, are you? Oh, there they come. Yeah, okay, now we're all doing jumping jacks. Yay! So we've got our new sort of PE department over here with our new running track and our field. Our science lab is under construction. We're doing a little quest to do that. We've got a to-do to build a science lab currently under construction. When that comes in, we should get a chunk of change, and then I'm not sure what my next step is. But I did have an idea. I had a thought, because I wanted to get some more students in here, because that's what's paying the bills in the long run. I'd really like to have some more money to hire some more staff. I'd like to see another monitor, and I'd like to see at least one more janitor, if not two. So we've got these things here to do transfer students. We can do transfer students. So show me grants. Yeah, we could accept some freshman transfers. 5 freshmen want to transfer. Make sure you have enough space. I don't really need another classroom for that, as much as I just need more chairs. I could throw down, it's going to be a little tight, but I could throw down 5 more chairs in here and get 5 more freshmen. So when we're done with Science Lab, I may see how that goes. It's not much money to do the grant, but it's money to get the students in. Yeah, there we go. So the Science Lab is done. That was a quick, I think, $5 grand or $4 grand to do that. I'm gonna, because of course I am, I'm gonna take some of that money and put floors down because it makes me mental when there aren't floors. Maybe I'll just do the computer lab. That's kind of small. So what could we do? I really want to unlock all the carpeting. Oh, that sounds so good. No, don't spend the money on that. That's very, very silly. How about the herringbone for the computer lab? Let's do that over there. The guys will get on that eventually. Now, let me look at this transferee thing here. So I can accept 5 freshmen. I'm going to assume, I hope, I'm going to assume that when they show up, they're not completely stupid, because they're transfer students. So in theory, they have learned something somewhere else. And therefore, they're not going to be halfway behind the class right now, because it's day 3. All these guys are going to be way ahead of them if they come in at square one. I'm going to go ahead and throw in 5 more chairs and kind of see what happens here. So classroom, student chair, 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess, and 5? Can they even squeeze in there? I don't know, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to wait for them to build the chairs before I accept that. They've got some other things to be doing, like my herringbone floor. Okay, the chairs are in. Let's see how this flies here. So, go to, where is it? The freshman transfer students. I'm going to apply to that. Let's see what happens with that. Do they just sort of show up? I'm assuming they'll probably show up tomorrow. They're not going to show up in the middle of the day, I bet. What would be my next move after that? Well, I could just go down the line and get transfers for every single class, but I'd like to add something a little more administrative in the disciplinary department, if we could do that. And I'm thinking either principal support, so we can get a vice principal. That'd be $7 grand total. I have to research it and build an office and hire a vice principal. Oh, hang on. Students are unhappy. What are you unhappy about? School is always dirty. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's very, very true. That's a fair argument. I'll address that in a little bit if I think about it. Or I could do the counselor, the guidance counselor or the disciplinary counselor. That's 10 grand, and I have to research counseling. Well, how much is it to research either of those two things? It's the same for both. 6K to do either counseling or vice principal. I'd rather have the counselor. I don't know what the difference is. I just feel the counselor might be more effective at, counseling. That seems to be fair and true. Oh, wait, why am I plus 255 all of a sudden? Did the new students show up? The new students must have shown up. Oh, sweet. Then I'm hiring another janitor. Oh, just everybody hold the phone. I'm hiring another janitor. Yeah, you are going to be... Do I want to root you? I kind of do, actually. But not right at the moment. Can you just get to work? Can you just get in there and get to work, please? Just clean anything you can find. I don't even care what it is. Okay, if I were going to build a counselor's office, it would actually make a lot of sense to go over here or the vice principal's office, because this will be a school at some point. I know it's just blueprinted now, but it will be part of the school. I am going to do one of these things. I'm going to do counselor, vice principal. Counselor, vice principal. Counselor will open up other things faster, or indeed at all. Vice principal is a dead end. Counselor leads to other things. I want to get down the monitor thing because somebody pointed this out in the comments. Thank you again to the comments section in academia. You guys are really awesome. You give me a lot of good tips. Goon removal. So I was looking for some sort of way to more automate, really, getting rid of the goons so it's not like a weird hunting game, mini game thing. And there it is. It's goon removal. They'll just go and find them and deal with them. It's counseling. I'm done. Sold. I've locked it in. There it is. We're doing counseling. And hey, Dave, don't forget to actually apply to that grant so you get the money for it. Okay, your office, when I get you researched, is going to make exactly zero amount of sense because it's going to be in the middle of an open field. But we're doing it anyway because later on it will make sense. Get me, no surprise, my jet black crime walls, please. So get that to go there. I'm just going to kind of pre-build your office, and you can have a door there, and if I give you a door. So door to here, please. Thank you. And I just got an achievement for the number of times students have urinated in my school. Wow, when you become a YouTube gamer and you set goals and you achieve those goals, it is just a magic moment. I'm going to assume that you'll need the common things that you need in an office. An admin table, like that. I'm just assuming this is what you're going to ask for. A filing cabinet, and of course, a fax, because it's very important that we have a fax, because apparently it's 1994. But yeah, you can have a fax machine over there. I'm even going to give you some floors. How about that? I'm even going to give you some floors like it ain't no thing. Have just the regular wooden floors, please. I know, your office is going to be in the middle of an open field, but the floors will help make up for that. And while I've got a little bit of cash kicking around, although we are back into negative numbers, I'm just going to prep out doing more chairs. I'm kind of just wondering if I put the chairs in the wrong order. No, they're fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And the same around here, except you're going to need to get rotated. Otherwise, you're facing the wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Sure, why not? And you can go around this way and be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Packing them in, just like a regular school. Well, it took until the next morning, but we did just finally finish the research for the counselor. Now, remember to zone it, Dave. Remember to zone it. Do you have your own special little thing? Actually, I can search it like a human here. No, I've got a court? Wait a minute, there's a court? Oh, it's a basketball court, not a court of law. Okay, super. Is it just regular admin then? Is it just office? Staff lounge? No, that's the wrong thing. Office. Must be just regular office, I assume. Okay, you can have an office there, and then staff. Where does counselor live? There we go. How much do you cost? $444 a day. Okay, a smoker's been caught. I know who his is. It's Victoria. It's always Victoria. There we go. That worked out. That worked out just fine. We actually zoned it properly, and by we, I mean me. So, all right, well, you counsel people now, Laura. Welcome to the team. I'm actually going to fiddle with your name for a bit. So, because we have this ability to rename all of the staff and, well, basically literally everything, and we've named our principal after Penge at the Geek Cupboard, so Penge Cupboard is indeed our principal, I thought I'd take some of the rest of the staff and recognize some really good friends of the channel, folks who pop up in the comments and the Discord and all of that, and just kind of recognize them and put them in as the staff around here. So, our new counselor is Mel J. Mel is our counselor, and I feel that's a very fitting role. And when you see Mel pop up in chat and in Discord and on the live streams, I think Mel would appreciate being our counselor, guiding our students towards a more disciplinary approach to their world. A more disciplinary approach, I feel. Off you go, Counselor Mel. Set them straight. Set them straight. Okay. I've got a bunch of extra chairs. Let's get some extra students in here, because I can just slam right through these. So, there we go. Accept the juniors, accept the seniors and accept the sophomores. They can all file on into my 5 extra chairs in each classroom. I've got 11K cooking around, and I'm in positive numbers. Okay. That's not going to last too long if I keep hiring staff. Mel's costing me $444 a day, and worth every penny, but $444 a day. However, I've still got to get more janitors in here. I really do. Let me set up a route for one of them, because this corridor seems to be continuously filthy. So logistics, janitor routing, add a route, please. I would like you to start here, and then go... if you can, just kind of go through all of these rooms. And thank you again to the comment section for letting me know what the deal was with the green, yellow, red thing. I can, apparently, according to the comment section, just keep them going. I could extend this route all the way around the map. But once it goes into red, they're just not going to be very good at it. That seems to be what I'm being told there. So they will go up and down a red route. It's not a question of length. It's just they're probably going to miss some stuff. But I'm prepared for that. Let's go ahead and end that route. So complete the route right there, and then you can do it all over again. Somebody's already been assigned. I've got some sort of achievement for it. Everything's good. I'm still going to hire yet another janitor, though. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So let's get a janitor, and you can just be kind of free-floating, Chief. You can start there. Just go wherever you feel. Oh, okay, good call there, Academia, saying I have too many sick students. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Holy moly. There is a hardcore plague going on right now. What do I do about that? I've got a lot of chairs and I've got a lot of beds. I guess I'll throw down some more beds. There seems to be a lot of them just sort of waiting around, standing around. So clinic, get me some more clinic beds, please. I don't know if this is the answer, but it's the answer I'm going with for right now. Do these cost me anything on a day-to-day basis? Show me your bed, please. No. Okay, so there's no, it's not one of those electric beds that rises up and down. Okay, good enough. Okay, here's my plan. I've got a plan. I know everybody's excited about that. With the positive numbers that we've got from just getting in, 20 more new students every day, I'm going to take a chance on going down the reducing cost thing, which is super, super expensive research. I did notice we've got some quests, some grants for getting there. So there is a grant for sustainable electricity if we can get the solar panels researched. We can't right now. We've got to go through a bunch of other stuff to get there. But I'm going to start the path. Actually, can I afford to start the path now that I've said that out loud? No, I actually can't. I need $9,000 just to get to the outlet store before I can even get to electrical rationing. It's $7,000 before I can finally get to solar panels. Okay. Never mind. The plan has gone to heck. Now this gets us nothing but prestige, but I kind of want to just mess with it because it'll show me a game mechanic that I'm not aware of right now. Delinquent counseling. Assign a student to counseling. Oh, Victoria, my smoker in the bathroom. I've got my eyes on you. Nothing to do it. I mean, I'll get some prestige. That's not a bad thing at all. Assign a student to counseling. Okay, now how do I do this? Open delinquency reports, click on an icon, and transfer the student's detention to counseling. Okay, so we're going to take them off detention and send them to Counselor Mel for a little chit-chat. Got it. So I assume if I go to reports and go to delinquency, there's Victoria. Who is not surprised by this? Really, Victoria? Okay, yes, I see you there. Now, how do I make you go to counseling rather than detention? Wow, you gotta pull your socks up, Victoria. You are just not doing well. You're okay at math. That's pretty good. How do I make you? Do I have to catch you first? I see you've already been caught twice today. Wow. Really, just think about stopping smoking, Victoria. How do I make you go to counseling? If I click on you there, that's going to send me to you. Don't really want that. Maybe I have to catch you first. I don't know. I mean, I see that, first of all, Counselor Mel's name has not changed within this screen, which is most upsetting. But I see there is a session available. I don't know how to make you go down there. How do I make that happen? It's not readily apparent. I'm sure I can probably figure it out. Who am I kidding? I'm going to wait for the comment section to tell me how to do that. But I'm sure I can probably figure it out. I can't figure it out at all. I'm going to wait for the comment section to tell me how to do that. I'm stuck with that now, aren't I? Oh, no, it's nothing to cancel it, though. Okay, I don't get a hit if I cancel it. I'll probably lose that 20 prestige, or I haven't actually even gained the 20 prestige. Okay, so if I go to delinquent types, I know Victoria's a smoker. I know exactly. There's one smoker. There's one delinquent student. I've caught her smoking in the girls' bathroom like 100 times. If I now say, you go to counseling instead, then I think that's what I need to do. But I don't think I do it from here, do I? I do this in another report somewhere. Hang on. I've seen that before. Oh, no, I got it. I did actually figure it out all by myself. I'm terribly proud of myself. I'm going to run and tell Mrs. Dave that I figured it out all by myself. So right now, they go to detention, but if I click this, they go to counseling. Okay, I think I managed that. Yeah, Victoria. Sorry, that wasn't you, Victoria. You're probably in here smoking, though. You always are. I think, Victoria, we've got you scheduled to have a chat with Counselor Mel instead of going to detention. I think. I could use another janitor. I could use another monitor, too. Okay, good. The plague seems to be easing up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get another janitor, aren't I? I'm going to put some floors down first. Who am I kidding? And obviously I've done that successfully because the quest ticked off. So we've got that taken care of. Talk to me about school buses, because I saw Penge do this and it doesn't seem to actually really benefit us that well. I mean, what's my bonus out of this? I get the fact that they take the school bus to school, but I know for a fact that we have to pay per student taking the bus. So I'm not sure what my benefit is there. Maybe I should just go down principal support. Maybe we should just get all the staff in play here. Lawyering. There's certain things you can only do with a lawyer. All right. I really would like to get to the cost-cutting stuff, but I don't know how I'm going to make that happen apart from doing something terribly dull. Oh, hang on. Cynthia Gray dropped out because our school is filthy. Well, you're right about that. It is filthy, Cynthia. Okay, you're a serious coffeeaholic. I like one part of you, Cynthia. Wow, I can't afford for people to be dropping out. So, I need more janitors. I just need more janitors. That's all there is to it. Let's see if we can... Oh, I kind of like to close the whole building off with walls so they're not tramping through the mud all the time. That would probably be a huge help. That would limit the amount of dirt that's going to get tracked in day to day, I feel. So they come in the morning, and they have muddy boot prints all over the place. But they're continually getting muddy because they're walking in and out through the field the whole time. Okay, how do I cope with this with very, very little money? Well, I was going to start walling the place in, but dear Lord, it's $1,800 just to do that tiny, tiny little section there. I'll leave that one square of wall there because why not? I can't. All right, that's not going to work. I can't afford to wall the place off. I can afford to hire another janitor. That can happen. I will put you wherever it is you feel you can do the most good, sir. And at this point, I kind of just need you free roaming. I wonder if it would be beneficial just, I know, put floors down everywhere. Would that help? Because I'm going to imagine, just from a real world perspective, it's a lot easier for the janitors to mop a tiled floor than it is to get dirt off of dirt. But I don't know. I really just want to wall the whole place in. That would be my move. Well, we're just going to have to see how it goes. All right, we got more students jetting out of here to go to other places. Student has been set straight by counseling. Well done, Counselor Mel. Your biggest problem was dirt. It's dirt. The problem right now is dirt. This place is a filthy pigsty, and frankly, they are correct about that. They are not wrong about that. Is there anything, there probably is, in research down in the staff area? Is there any way to get these guys moving faster? That would be a good idea. I see a lot of stuff for workers and teachers, not so much on the janitors. Not that I'm seeing anyway. Alright, so that might not be an option. It might. I don't know. Janitor priority. Micromanager, tell your workers exactly what you want them to work on. Okay. It's 1,000. Sure. I'm kind of hemorrhaging students right now, so that's bringing my positive number way down at this point. But yeah, let's see if maybe prioritizing them, are ideally on cleaning, obviously, might be the way to go. Ah, okay, this is not exactly what I thought it was. We finished the research on that. I was expecting sort of a pull-down menu of saying, you know, your number one priority should be sweeping up dirt, your number two priority should be this, your number three priority should be that. But what we're doing is we're zoning a priority. And this will only go to janitors without a route. I think we've got 2 free-floating janitors. Well, I mean, ideally, everything. Everything is what I need you people to be doing. Oh, I kind of regret researching that. Let's try this corridor. Seems to be a perennial problem around here. So prioritize that. I guess. Have I correctly done that? Are you doing a thing? Do you exist? Not 100% sure this is working correctly. It just sort of seems to disappear when I take my finger off the trigger there, so to speak. I'm going to see if that corridor becomes really, really super clean. I'm largely regretting researching that right away. All right, the money is there, but the money is dipping down quickly. What can I do that gets me a lot of money, and I don't need a lot of money to do it in the first place? How about linking up? That's $3,000 to research zone links, so I could link, say, one classroom to the cafeteria or something along those lines. How much to research that? It's $3,000 to research it, so I just break even on that. Although while I was scrolling down, I did see a bunch of stuff for janitors that popped right up. I hadn't noticed it before. Faster janitors right here. Microfiber mops will make them faster at cleaning. Increases janitor range. Now, this is what I was talking about with the routing, that the routes seem to be very small. There's a thing that will increase the size of that. So all of the better janitor stuff is in there. I just don't have that kind of money right now. So do I really care about zones when I'm only going to break even on that? It's $3,000 to do it. It's going to cost me $3,000 to do it. And I don't need it right now. Maybe next year, if we've got double the student population, linking is going to be a lot more important. But not today. So maybe principal support. Remind me how much it was to research that, please. Probably $7,000, I imagine. Where were you again? $6,000. Okay. So I'm gonna exactly break even, and I'm also going to pay a wage. Right. Hire a janitor. You know what? When in doubt, hire another janitor. Oh, bright and early the next day, and I had absolutely no intention of ever getting to this in the near future, but staff cafeteria is $10K, and I've already done the research. I've already got that locked in. Now, where the heck would I put this? I'm assuming I can't just zone out an area of the existing cafeteria and call it a staff cafeteria. I say that out loud. Can I do that? Because that would save me a whole lot of space. There's staff lounge. Okay. Special rooms, is it in there? How about you just sort of searched for it like a person, Dave? There it is. Staff cafeteria. Can I take a chunk out of the existing cafeteria? No, I can't. Okay. Right. Fair enough. Okay, so you want an 11 by 11 ideally. That's fine. You know what? We can make this happen. I've got the money to do this, and I haven't even accepted the grant yet, so it's fine. Jet black crime walls. Where do I want this to live? Where do I want this to live? Do I maybe want this to live over here? Because I've got all the staff stuff going on over here, but it really should probably be next to the kitchen. Because otherwise, it's just going to be a really long walk for the cooks to get food over there, I would imagine. Is this bit here going to be a corridor? Maybe. So what if I did... I should just do it right off the kitchen, Dave. Just do it right off the kitchen. And then that way, I could even further expand the main cafeteria later. So give me this... What did you want? 11 by 11? Fine. You got it. I'm not going to go too nuts on what this thing needs. I will give them a little bit extra of everything. So you can have 2 tables and benches instead of 1 table and benches. That can go there. My funds are running low. You're not wrong about that. I haven't accepted the grant yet. It's all going to be fine. Food counter. Let's get that to live here. And then the plate counter. I know my funds are running low. It's all going to be fine in just a couple of seconds. You know what? Throw in a vending machine. Because, yeah, why not? We do make money on these. They do kind of break even. And I'm going to put another one of these in the cafeteria right there. I know my funds are running low. Thank you for continually reminding me of that game. What I will do to stave off your incessant little notes over there is go apply for this grant. There. Now my funds aren't running low. They'll get that banged out. That'll be a quick other 5K. So 10K total keeps us afloat halfway through the year. So we're halfway through the year. Things are happening. Remember to make that a staff-only door. I assume the kitchen folk are just going to go in there and do what they need to do, because they're doing it over here. It all seems to be working out just fine in that regard. So let's get them to kind of hustle through the staff cafeteria here so I can have my extra 5K. Thank you very much for that. All right, 10K in. No floors in there, obviously, which will make me completely insane over time, but here we are, vending machine up. That'll be a few pennies ticking in on a daily basis. We kind of checked out the vending machines. At bare minimum, we do break even. I see there's another plague going around. This probably has to do with the dirt problem. I would imagine they're related. Oh, and your bed's about to fall apart. Somebody go and repair that, please. I can float another janitor or 2. I don't think I need another monitor right now, because Victoria is our only problem. Speaking of which, Victoria, how is the counseling working out? Oh, you're not delinquent anymore. Oh, Counselor Mel, you've solved Victoria's problem. Oh, well done. I mean, ideally, you got her to quit smoking, which was really the problem, but well done. All right, so Victoria is not going to be an issue. Because we had that problem with the evaluation last year, in our first year. We didn't have any real way of, I guess, curing our delinquent students. They were still delinquent at the end of the year. But no. Hire Counselor Mel, and all of a sudden, Victoria doesn't want to smoke anymore. Oh, that's very good. That's going to work out very well. I need a few more of them kicking around here. And that is probably an excellent place to call it on Academia School Simulator for today. Really didn't get quite as much done as I wanted to. I had a little bigger plans for today, but money woes exist. Bringing in all those extra students is very much helping, though. Got the counselor's office down, got the staff cafeteria down, neither of which I planned to do, but here we are. It was both a lot of money to do that. May look at the whole vice principal thing next time. If it's working out well for the whole delinquency issue, maybe having a few more authoritarians around here might do the trick. But if you've got ideas, do please let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.